Welcome to this episode of Island by Film. Today I'm going to be looking at a video tube light from a company called Ulanzi. It's the VL119 RGB handheld light. So just received a couple of these in the mail. I'm setting up a new studio setup in my garage here, and I just wanted to add a couple of these lights to give a bit more of an accent color, create a bit more visual interest in the back of my scene. So I'm going to show some footage of that all set up as well too during this video. But I wanted to just do a quick unboxing of this and just show you what's in the packaging and show you how this thing works. So let's get this opened up. Take the plastic off. Read a couple things on the outside of this box first. So you can see right here, it's got a battery capacity of 2600 milliamps. It's got 60 minutes of runtime. Says the LED life is about 20,000 hours, which is pretty impressive. These should last a long time theoretically. So it is made out of plastic, so it's fairly light. I didn't need anything super rugged because I pretty much plan on keeping it inside my studio area and using it in here. I'll be careful with it, but let's take a look at the actual light itself. So let's slide this open. Box out of the way. Take this protective plastic off. Okay. So you can see right here, it's kind of a wand style, or it is a wand style. So you can hold it. So if you had, you're doing any kind of long exposure photography, you could do some pretty neat light effects with this. I think it's 19 inches total length is the light. So it's fairly decent, really inexpensive. It cost me $39 for each light. I've bought two of these. I actually have one in the camera right here, actually giving a little bit of an accent light, a little bit of a blue color on this right now. You can see right here, that's your on switch right there. You have USB-C charging. There's a display. You have a mode button and a setting switch button, and then the plus and minus buttons to adjust things like color temperature and RGB color, all that kind of thing, all set up right in here. But overall, you can see it's a fairly simple setup. You can see right at the bottom here, it has a 1/4-20 right here, so you can attach it to a tripod if you wish. You can mount it all sorts of different ways because that 1/4-20 is super versatile. So I plan on using that in my studio setup as well too. So that's going to be essential. That was definitely something that was very, very important to me to have. So is that 1/4-20 is definitely important. You can see it's got a little bit of a lanyard hole right there, so you could attach a lanyard, I guess, if you wish. Didn't come with a lanyard per se, but nonetheless, why don't we get this thing started? So I'm going to just turn the light on to start with. It's going to power on here. You can see right away, light faces the opposite direction of the display, which is great. You have a bunch of different modes here. This actually takes you through all the different modes. This is your color temperature mode. This right here is your RGB mode, so you can actually adjust. I'm going to just show you. You can adjust the color temperature just by pressing the plus and minus. You can see right here, pretty simple. I'm just going to show you the display as well. You can actually adjust the saturation just by going up and down. So you could go saturation 0 would obviously be a completely white light. And then you can also adjust the brightness level. So you can go from 100% brightness, which I probably will leave it in that 100% brightness most of the time, all the way to 0, obviously. So let's pump it back up to 100% brightness. Right there. And you can see right here, I'm just going to adjust this color temperature again, just to kind of show you a little bit how the color changes. Change that saturation again so you can actually see that a bit better. Adjust that saturation up to 100% again. You can see there's the blue. Now let's just adjust that color right here. You'll see that blue should change color. We got it to kind of a purple, goes to a pink, yellow. Yeah, I think you can see that fairly well in the video. It's pretty simple. So if I change the mode right here, you have a bunch of different modes. You can see this kind of gives a pulsing kind of look. There's a strobe feature. This is the RGB strobe. This is the paparazzi mode, emergency mode, HL beam mode, not sure what that is, red flash mode, green flash, blue flash. You can see that's HSI slow, HSI fast, cop car mode, ambulance, fire engine, lightning. You can see, let's let that one sit for a bit. Fireworks, TV, I think kind of designed to simulate that you're watching TV in the background. So these video effects might be kind of handy. I don't plan on using them, but they are available. There's a bunch more in there too. You can go through them. You can look on the Ulanzi site. I'll put a link in the description. It'll show you some of the different settings. And you can actually adjust the brightness again here, but I'm gonna change mode to, that's your color temperature mode. So you can actually adjust all the way, let's go to 5600 Kelvin, which is daylight balanced. You can see right, oh no, going the opposite way. I'm just gonna show you on the display there how we're changing the color temperature of the light. You can go quite cool with this, all the way to 9000 Kelvin. And keeps going down, I think, to about 2600 Kelvin, which is 2500 Kelvin. That's where it goes, from 9000 to 2500 Kelvin. So pretty simple light overall. It's relatively sturdy, I think. I would say that it's robust enough for kind of interior light use. If you're going to leave this thing mounted on a tripod, or you're going to utilize it just as an accent light in your space, you're not worried about it being knocked over and that kind of thing. I know that there are some more durable lights out in the market, but this one specifically was very inexpensive, and I thought this is a really great way to get into an upgraded studio light setup. To use these as some accent lights. Like I said, I bought 2 of them. I blew most of my money on my key light, so I'm going to show that in a future video. But the key light that I purchased was the Aperture 60DS, which is a fantastic light so far. It's actually lighting this video right now with a softbox I have is from Small Rig. So yeah, this is the quick unboxing and quick look at the Ulanzi VL119 light tube for video effects and video lighting. Thanks for watching this episode of Island by Film.